Hi everyone, this is Carolyn Moore from the Modern Widows Club, and we have a new topic this month, November 2017, and that is finding deep gratitude for what we do have. As we all know, Thanksgiving happens in the month of November, and it sort of is the beginning of a tough season for our ladies because of all the future holidays that we anticipate without our partners beside us, whether it's been 1 year or 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. The kind of the first step into the holidays is this month, where a lot of people you're going to see on social media, and they're going to be talking about the gratitude that they have out in the world. And I have to, be just so honest. And when I became newly widowed, there wasn't any social media around, but there was these advertisements, and there were these, women's groups, and you would go, and everyone would talk about gratitude, and it was really hard for me to find genuine things that I was grateful for. Of course, I was grateful for my daughters. I was grateful for to have shelter and food and, a lot of the basics in life. But as time went on in widowhood, I realized that gratitude is such an action. It's truly a commitment to your true self. Because in widowhood, it's so easy to just not be grateful for this life because it's something we did not choose. It's something none of us wanted. We are the club that no one wanted to join, but here we are, all together, right? If you're watching this video, you're probably at a Modern Widows Club chapter meeting, and blessed to have that in your community, or you're a member and you're somewhere in the world and you're connected globally together. Me, to you, to all of those in our community. It's really powerful when you think about that, and that something that just really kind of planted a seed in me, like how can I make a difference in the world, turn into this big organization. And I personally am so grateful because it was really something that I needed. I needed to see this exist in the world. I needed to know that there were so many other women like myself who do have difficulty in being grateful all the time. I needed someone to just have a real conversation with me about this. But going back to the whole being committed to your true self, I always like to talk about, who we were before, when we were born. Like, our birthright is to experience miracles and to have this attitude of gratitude, and that's who we truly are. And so when we're in those really difficult emotional moments and, feeling more sad and possibly, depressed and limited to what the world has for us, gratitude is truly a vehicle for you to take yourself into that world of who you always were. That true self. This world of feeling like there's nothing more for you in the future is truly temporary, and it's a mindset. And I just want to really talk about when gratitude feels like it's too much, because now we do have social media, and we do have all of these people doing these posts. It starts on November 1st and it goes throughout the really until Thanksgiving. And people are overly sharing what they're grateful for. And I just want to mention a little bit when you read those posts. I mean, they got to they get to you, right? Sometimes, because you think, for me, I look at, I'm grateful for my children's father, teaching them to ride a bike, or all of these things. For me, I would look at that and go, I so wanted that in my life. Or someone gets, a new job or moves or has something that you don't have. that's when deep gratitude gets to be practiced, right? Because instead of resisting and judging and looking at that as something that I don't have, you actually get to look at it and say, I am so grateful she, he, they have that, right? Because more than likely, when someone is doing a gratitude post, it's something that relates to you because maybe you've experienced it, right? You know what that is. And the beautiful thing is when we become this super unselfish, this super open person to not just viewing, but actually now becoming a part of their gratitude, I'm grateful they have that. That actually changes your own mindset. You say, you know what? I'm grateful I've had that experience. I'm grateful that they know what that is, right? So it's really about talking to ourselves and being really honest about how powerful gratitude is in our life. You know, for me, I just, pulled up a few things that I was grateful for. And obviously, Modern Widows Club, our leaders, all of you who actually have come into our community, and each one of you has a purpose and really matters. I guarantee one of you has reached out to another woman, whether that's online or in person, and that is something tremendously to be grateful for. I'm also grateful this bracelet, "This Too Shall Pass," came from actually my the secretary at the administrative assistant at my CFP's office. And she got this from Rustic Cuff, which I had no idea what Rustic Cuff was. And so I wear this whenever I speak or go to events. I'm also grateful for these little kind notes that my friend Renee got me, just to sort of open up one each day if I wanted to. And I'm going to read what I just pulled. Enjoy the little things in life, for one day you'll look back and realize they were the big things. Isn't that adorable? And other thing I'm grateful for is I have traveled so much this year that I am now the keeper of a companion pass on Southwest. I've traveled so much with my interior design clients and also Modern Widows Club, and I was able to gift one of my daughters that companion pass. So now she'll get to actually travel with me whenever I go places. These are, some of the big and some of the little things, just like that note says. We have to start being grateful for the small things and also the big things. And I challenge you this month to just start either writing those down. Sometimes I would just put them on sticky notes and I'd put them on my mirror in the bathroom just to remember because, what a brain. But, it's all of these little things that really add up. And I wish that for you, and especially this month, but of course all year long. So I just wanted to say thank you to a few of our chapters. We launched Birmingham, Alabama last month, and we also launched our LA chapter, who I'll be visiting in December. And I hope any of those who are watching this there, I look forward to meeting you in person. And I also got to visit the Greenville, South Carolina chapter, which was amazing. We got to meet the ladies there and see some ladies who were at the Widow Empowerment Weekend here in Orlando. And it was just a really nice reunion. And I hope for you this month that you find someone to connect to, a mentor or a leader or another widow who's maybe a little bit further along than you, and you connect and you learn together and you grow. Because, Modern Widows Club we're not a grief organization. We actually are a growth organization. And that's what makes us so distinctly different. We really are focused on ways of really approaching life with growth and their future in mind. So please embrace that. And also, just so you know, like all of these videos that we create, like the 2016 videos, those are all on our YouTube channel. I don't know if you realize it, but Modern Widows Club has lots of videos over there that you can go and watch and be inspired by. So connect there, and also take a look at our website, modernwidowsclub.org, because we have actually a new site, and hopefully it's a little bit clearer, and we'll be adding to that. And we're hoping in 2018 that we'll be able to launch maybe 5 or 6 new chapters. We have Tucson, Arizona in the queue. And if that's something that you'd be interested in, please write us at info@modernwidowsclub.com. There's a way to contact us too on the website. But I just want you to know that community is out here for you. So be there for each other. And also just remember that you have, you really do have a true self in there. And that true self is ready to show itself. It needs permission from you, and it needs action and a commitment to unfolding who that person is. So I love you, and I will see you online, and happy Thanksgiving to everyone. If I could be there with you, I would. Thank you. I love you. Bye.